one day out. It's Friday morning. Tomorrow, prejudging is at 9 o'clock. I figure I'll show you guys what I'm looking like now. And then I'll kind of go into my mindset a little bit later. We'll see what we got going on. I just woke up. My weight is 220. My weight cutoff is 230, so I definitely have some room to grow. But here we go. About to send these to Coach. I already took some other quarter turns. I'm going to send those to Kenny and see what they both think. I'm going to have to fix some posing and see what we got to eat. But the plan is just going to eat regular food. It's going to be like a regular day. I look pretty full and I look pretty filled out. And as you can see, I'm worried about stomach distension. So I don't want to fill up on anything extra today, no extra volume. Of course, I'm going to do what Coach says, but it's going to be like fish and asparagus. I might have like a cup of rice, with 4 of my meals, 2, 3, 4 of my meals. But I'm feeling good. I'm just ready to go have some fun. So I'll check in with you guys later. Okay, guys, I figured I'd give you an update, mainly because I've been kind of silent this week. I haven't really put any thoughts together, because I'm not really exactly sure how I'm even feeling. I'm just trying not to put too much pressure on myself and to have fun with this show since it is my debut. And I'm not really sure how I feel about how I look. I wanted to bring a different package. I've actually, unfortunately, I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I got pretty sick. Which, peak week is always about something happening or something being off or like that week or like right leading into a show. It's like something crazy happens. But I don't make excuses. I had some weird like gut distension also that I was dealing with kind of last week and last 2 weeks. So I was worried about not bringing the package that I wanted to bring. I had to make a few adjustments. But I feel, okay about what's happening because this is my pro debut. I am going in with realistic expectations and to have a good time. I just don't want to get looked over, which could definitely happen. So hopefully I can just go up there and make enough noise to get in the mix. If I'm in the mix, I'll be cool. Honestly, I just wanted to make sure say thanks to the people that have been, kind of in my corner and, really thank you to the people that have been watching and not necessarily saying anything or that have been reaching out to me recently, because it turns out a lot of you guys are saying a lot of nice things, and some guy even, messaged me and he left a voice message of himself praying for me, which I thought was, really kind. Some other messages from people I haven't met that happen to be, I guess, just watching the journey. And then obviously, thanks to Brittany, my wife, she's always awesome. And she's made it to where, even with me being sick and even with the diet, not going like it's supposed to, she's, keeping the plane in line. She even, she did my tan. And then, of course, I got the black sheets to sleep on, not to mess with the hotel room. She already thinks of all those things, so I don't have to, which is awesome. But yeah, we're just going to have fun now. It's time to rock out, honestly. I've had 3 meals today, going to check-ins at 4 in an hour. Well, probably half hour so we can get there early, get in, get out. The next thing that you guys might see could be, prejudging. So I probably plan on relaxing as much as I can tonight. I don't think I'm going to have my phone on me too much. As much as I'd like to, maybe go live or talk to you guys on there, it seems like, I tell you, or I say, hey guys, I'm not going to be able to be in touch too much. I got a show coming up, and that's when everybody wants to blow me up. So who knows if I'll have my phone or not, or for that purpose. I might just be watching Food Network videos and getting ready for cheat meals. Not even on my mind, but I am into cooking as of recently. Is my new, I guess, my hobby, that I've been getting into and wanting to do. I got some recipes that's about to go down. And yeah, I'm not going to ramble too much. I'll talk to you guys later. Times Andrew wants to see me after 4. I'm going to eat one more meal as soon as we weigh in. I'm going to weigh in. I already know I'm 221, so I'm weighing close. Knock it out.
I know you've done it. Good. How you doing? What are you, about 5'3"?
I want to say a little bit a hair over 6 foot.
What you been doing? About 6 foot.
All right, I'll take it.
230. Your pockets are empty whenever. As long as you weigh in 230. That's all I care about. Thanks, sir. You are in.
On behalf of Wings of Strength, we want to thank you. I know you guys have a lot of shows that you can pick to compete at, so it's an honor to have you here at a Wings of Strength stage.
I want to thank the IFBB, professionally, the NPC, for all that they do. I started out in bodybuilding in 1984, and this sport has evolved, man. Because in the beginning, it was just women's bodybuilding and men. And I'm so proud of what this sport, what we are today, and all of the divisions. And so we do this for you, and if there's anything that we can do for you guys, let us know. Thank you again for supporting us, and I'm gonna get back on stage, get to work.
If you guys have not competed in front of me before, I'll let you know that you guys are gonna be worked tomorrow. You're gonna go through a lot of posing, a lot of comparisons. You will all get looked at, compared to. We'll make sure that we go through this very thoroughly to make sure we have the person headed to the Olympia that should be headed to the Olympia. So this is a big deal. You guys should be pumped up and excited to be at an incredible venue.
Corey Curtis.
That seemed pretty cool. Everybody seems nice, like a national show and stuff. Miss Olympia, 8-time Miss Olympia, Linda Murray, she's always a cool one. My favorite female champion, she's got to be my favorite female champion, Miss Olympia, Linda. She was 8-time Miss Olympia, and last year she actually called me out of the blue from nowhere. And usually when you get a call from a number that you don't know, you don't pick it up because it's always a telemarketer. For some reason, I actually picked it up that time, and she was like, "Oh, it's Linda Murray." I was like, "Oh, Linda Murray who?" She's like, There's only one.
The
Linda
Linda
Murray.
Murray.
So, yeah, we ended up having a conversation. She's just so down to earth and doing a show like this, and that's where what she's doing now is kind of something I could see myself doing down the line. She's retired from the sport, still gets to enjoy the sport, and now she's watching everybody else kind of enjoy it. I got to see Barry. He's another classic physique guy, coached by Cornelius in North Carolina. And then there's Kyle. I didn't get to say hey to him. I should have stuck around because he's really cool. And he looks absolutely incredible. He's probably one of the craziest physiques I've seen, like, in person, and I've seen it a couple times. So, I guess I'll get to say hey to him tomorrow backstage. But just exciting to get closer and closer now. It's like actually seeing the head judges and stuff, starting to get the, I wouldn't say I'm getting nervous or anything, but you get that feeling like it's actually real now, which is pretty cool. Okay, guys, Friday night, it's 10:51, so I need to go ahead and lay down. Probably got an early morning, but I kind of just digested more or less my last meal. Coach gave me steak and fries, which I was a little apprehensive about since I have been pretty strict. But it went down okay. It digested fine. Stomach is okay, given that I've eaten everything today and I'm literally about to go to sleep. Everything should digest even more. And then I guess the game plan, the tentative game plan, is to eat one meal and then we'll pretty much be on stage. My water intake stopped at 6 o'clock. Just did a half gallon, stopped at 6 o'clock. Coming down from 3 gallons. I was drinking 3 gallons from Friday to Sunday. Went down to 2, then 1, then half a gallon. So, yes, a little trying to dry out. But yeah, so let's see what we got going on. Alright, so I'm going to actually just take regular old pictures too, send them to coach, lay down, and yeah, it's game time. Okay, so prejudging is a wrap. I'm pretty gassed, but also relieved to have that bit done with. It was definitely a rush and definitely not as intense as I thought it was going to be. It was, I would say the pro stage was really similar to the amateur stage, or even less intimidating than the national stage. Everybody was super cool. I mean, I guess since we're all pros at this level, it's like, it's almost like being back there with your people. They've all been there, done that. There were a couple Olympians. I'm not sure if Damian Ricketts, I'm not sure if you are, bro. Mitt, I think you are as well. And then, Barry actually looked pretty freaking nuts. When they called out my name, that was intense. I felt the energy. I wasn't expecting a first call out. That was kind of the goal, was to get first call out. And I did that. So there is a caveat, though, because they posed us so hard. I was maybe on stage for how long, do you think?
Like 10 minutes,
Like
maybe.
10 minutes straight, which is unheard of. I was on stage the longest. I was
The longest.
I was the one person on stage the absolute longest, more than anyone else. So it felt like they're picking on me. It's like you're picking on me. It's kind of a little bit ridiculous. But if it's going to happen to somebody, of course it's got to be me. So it was just intense. It was exactly what if you watch a few videos back, it was exactly what, I was practicing for. It was like the worst case scenario, like they could have you out there for this long, or if you do get worked, well, I got fucking worked. I'm pretty sure I was fading, which is probably why they had the second group of guys come join me. But I think I hit everything really well. I know I controlled my stomach for probably the first 7 minutes of it. And I tried to stay pretty composed. And even when I was on the side, at the very end, when they finally called last call out, I stayed tight, kept eye contact with the judges and stayed ready just in case. I just sent pictures to Coach. He said I looked nutty, and he asked what happened. I don't even know how to explain it to him. So I'm just going to have my normal meals and show up tonight eating normal meals. I'm going to drink 16 ounces of water and then have 4 ounces with every meal. And I'll check in with you guys later and give you an update. Probably next time you talk to me, the show will be done and I'll have the result. But as of right now, looks like I probably am at the bottom of the barrel somewhere, which is okay. I'm very proud of how I handled the situation. Not happy with the look I brought, but it's not because of the conditioning. I have lanky arms, I have a soft lower back, and my abs are not up to snuff, which, might sound harsh to some people, but I'm very realistic, and which is good. If you're my client, I'm very realistic with you as well, or blunt, however you want to put it, but that's how it's got to be. I like to have, concrete things that I need to fix, and I'm always trying to work on that. And it's, some people call it body dysmorphia, but this is bodybuilding. It's not body dysmorphia. So I will say, at the same time that I'm saying those things, I realize, I have my dream physique already. I've had, the physique I've had maybe a year ago. I never thought years ago I would look like I do now, and I'm very happy and very content with how I look as a person, and I'm very content with myself, and I think I look great, but as far as bodybuilding, I'm not there at all. But I think it's worth it to say that, because some people will listen and get the wrong idea that I'm being negative, or that I do have body dysmorphia, or I'm looking at myself a certain way. Very happy with how I look. Just, it's not quite as competitive as I need it to be, but we're going to try again tonight. I don't think they're going to start me in the first call out tonight, but maybe I can move up in there. I don't think so, but we're going to fight for it as if we can. I don't see anything that I could really fix, but I'm going to ask some of the people that were there and force them to be really blunt with me and say, what can I do to be better? I gave you guys a really long synopsis because I kind of want to give you raw stuff. I want to give you live stuff, and I don't have my thoughts together. So I appreciate you watching.
I'm gonna know. They're gonna know now.
Oh, is this song I picked?
Yes.
I told you as soon as you said it. So sounds like it's good to me.
I have so much influence in his life.
In the whole poses, because I don't really have something, you know what I mean? And then I might walk up and just do it. Okay, guys, it's the morning after, and just reflecting on yesterday, I woke up, feeling even more like a winner. And then, especially seeing everybody that came out, I had a few more clients show up that I didn't even know were actually going to be there. And they were like, of course we weren't going to miss it. I mean, and then my aunt and uncle that lived down here, they showed up. I didn't even know that they were going to come. The city of Savannah is actually pretty cool, especially compared to Columbia. It's like a slightly cooler, slightly more laid back version of Columbia. And it seems like everywhere I go, bodybuilding culture is a little bit deeper than it is in our hometown, which is it's a little upsetting, but it's really cool whenever you go to different spots. But I guess I'll tell you what I ate and then show my physique, what's going on today. So before I even left the venue, they had these cookies backstage that of course I indulged, like salted caramel and some chocolate chunk cookies. Then proceeded to go to a place downtown called Vinnie Van Gogo's, which was a pizza spot. It was downtown, and we weren't exactly headed there, but that's kind of where we ended up. And it was a really cool, I guess, kind of like a city market kind of vibe. And everybody was out. You can do everybody had open containers and walking their dogs and stuff, which is cool. The pizza slices were, I don't know, they were like New York style. I ordered just 2 slices thinking we would start there and I would just get a little nibble or something. No, they were massive. I had that, and then we walked around the corner to a place called Lulu's Chocolate Bar, and I had a Milky Way cheesecake. Brittany got a Bananas Foster's cheesecake, which I ate probably over half of that. Then this banana chata, kind of rum chata liqueur martini, which was awesome. And then I was stuffed by then. But, I guess I didn't know what I wanted. I didn't have any kind of cravings or anything. I was hungry to, get better, literally leaving the venue. And I wanted some water is what I wanted more than anything. So I wasn't thinking food, but when we got back, I found out what I was in the mood for, and it was some Crystal Burger. So, it was like midnight, I'm sitting about to go to sleep, and I was just like, let me get out of the hotel real quick and just make a quick run to Crystal Burger. Ended up getting enough food for like 2 or 3 people, eat the whole thing, and that was it. But I guess I'll show you guys how I'm looking now after all of that. Of course, the body kind of soaks those things up after being in a deficit. You guys are going to be with me the entire off season, and I plan on doing plenty of physique updates as I plan to get bigger, better, and I won't do it in this video, but I'm going to go over plans on all the improvements that I need to make going forward. Backstage, right after I got off, the head judge, Jack Sullivan, he came, shook my hand, said I had a bright future. He said, well, I'm not going to say what he said, because I'll do that in another video, but it was very exciting. I know exactly what I need to work on, and I'll show you guys what's going on now. And yeah. Whew. So, I feel pretty good about it. I'm not going to get out of shape. Never that. But I need a ton of size, so I will be eating. Appreciate you guys. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you on the next one.